And we're here at Northside Gymnasium here in Columbus, Georgia for the Beauregard Hornets versus the Northside Patriots here for a volleyball match at Northside Gymnasium. But we've got two good teams tonight. You got Beauregard coming in 4-2 with their only two losses coming to Montgomery Academy, the number 3 team in 6A in Alabama, number 7 in all of Alabama. And the only other loss coming to Lee Scott, who's number 4 in AAA in Alabama. Northside, the host tonight, are 8-12, number 25 in Quad A in the state of Georgia. Don't let the record fool you. They started off with a very tough schedule with a lot of North Georgia teams coming out of Atlanta and such, and highly ranked teams. A lot of talent on both sides of the court, I believe, tonight. We're here for a best-of-5 set match between the Hornets and the Patriots here. Beauregard comes in with Khalees Culbertson leading the team with 11 blocks. Lindsey Moulton, the senior, with 4 digs per set and 2.1 kills per set. For Northside, the leaders right now, you got the freshman and Jolly Smith with 25 blocks. Mackenzie Durbin averaging 4.5 digs per set. Layla Pope at 32 aces. And Ayanna Rebant, 2 kills per set. A lot of athleticism on both sides of the court tonight. Might hear a little bit of extra noise as we have a JV game going on right next to the varsity game. So you're going to hear noise in between breaks. You're going to think I missed something, but I might still miss something. We don't know. But both teams getting ready to get set to go here. Warm-ups are done. Everybody's ready to go. I believe we're just waiting. Well, we got the official up there in his tower. The libero checks in for Beauregard. Shelby Kraft. And the libero for Northside tonight, Mackenzie Durbin, the leader in digs per set. 4.5 per set. That's pretty high. She gets down there, and a lot of good defense on that side. As Cam Tolbert kicks it off. And Anjali Smith with a kill off the bat. First point going to Northside, putting them up 1-0 here. Giving them the serve as Julia Trawick comes back for the serve for the Northside Patriots. Little half jump there, serve. Little tip up. Khalees Culbertson hits it over. And there goes Layla Pope with a smash, and they just can't get it on the defense. It got deflected, fell to the ground. Northside goes up 2-0 now in the first set. After that hard hit by Pope. And now Trawick up to serve again here for the Patriots. Gets it over. Hit up by Carly Cooper, but can't get it over. She tried to set up Cam Torbert. They just couldn't get it over there, and that's 3-0 now in favor of the Patriots. Got a little streak going here as Trawick stays on serve for Northside. Gets it over. The libero hits it. Over to Preston, up. Smith again. And Jolly with another kill. The height and athleticism at the net. Trawick up for another serve. Tips up, looks like it's going out. Saved by Torbert, she gets it over. Pope with a smash. Kill for Layla Pope there, and it puts Northside up 5-0. Trawick still on serve here for Northside. Not sure what the delay in action is. Looks like some talk between the officials. Ball comes over. And we're ready to go again here as Trawick hits it over. Hit over to Cooper. And another smash by Pope. Puts the Patriots up 6-0 here. An early whitewash going on for the Patriots, 6-0. Trawick again on serve. Hits it over to Cooper. Tips it up. Hit out of bounds by Culbertson. As Northside tallies another one here as they go up 7-0 now. Trawick goes for the corner and it's in with an ace. Julia Trawick finding the hole in the Beauregard defense and spotting it perfectly in the corner to put them up 8-0. Tries again. This one goes out of bounds as it stops the 8-point run for the Patriots. As now it's 8-1 and Beauregard goes on serve with Carly Cooper serving for the Hornets. Hits it up to Cooper. Pope hits it. A good block. And another smash by Pope again. Another block from Beauregard. She sets it up. Trawick to Marshall. And some miscommunication on the Beauregard side, and Northside gets the serve back. And they go up 9-1. As Layla Pope goes on serve for Northside. Hits it over to Kraft. Pops up. Over. And Lacey Watts with the miss on the kill. Into the net. Giving Beauregard the serve back. Down 2-9. Kenzie Hanley on serve for Beauregard. Gets it over. Nice little dig there by Durbin. And another one over the net. Franjali Smith. The tall freshman showing off her athleticism early in this match. That's 3 already she's put down over the net that Beauregard couldn't handle, as now she goes to serve for the Patriots up 10-2. Hits it over. And goes out and over. A little bit too strong on that one as it goes out of bounds past the back. Giving Beauregard the point as now it's 10-3 as they go on serve with Anna Marie Conway back for the Hornets. Get over. Pope sets it up to Watts. And Rebant with the kill. Coming in from the corner. Putting Northside up 11-3. As Annabelle Hughes checks in for Julia Trawick for Northside. Watts with the ace. And with that, we'll go to break. And we'll see you back here in just a moment on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Are you looking for a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC truck and a great deal? Check them out side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika. Take your choice of new Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks discounted up to $12,000 off. Chevy and GMC heavy-duty trucks discounted up to $7,000 off. People from all over the USA save at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika, Alabama. Get ready to smile.
And we're back here at Northside Gymnasium for the Beauregard versus Northside volleyball match. Best 3 out of 5 tonight. I'd like to thank our sponsors, our original sponsor, Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC, Coca-Cola, Houston Clinic, and Kinetic Credit Union. As Watts goes back to serve again for the Patriots. Hits it over to Beauregard. A little miscommunication there between Hanley and Bishop. And the ball goes sailing as Northside goes up 13-3 now. Watts still on serve for Northside. The lefty hits it. And hits it too strong, and it goes out the backside, giving Beauregard the serve back as they go up 13-4 now, with Lindsey Moulton on serve for Beauregard. Gets it over. Pope sets up to Watts. Over to Rebant. Catches Conway. Watts up again to Rebant. Off the hands of the defense. One of them hit the net. Beauregard ran into the net, causing it an automatic point for Northside, putting them up 10 now, 14-4. First of 25 wins this one, wins the set. Must win by 2. Rebant back on serve for Northside. Hits it in the middle. And another offshoot. Off the hands of Kenzie Handley. Another point for Northside. Put them up 11 now, 15-4 as Rebant stays on serve for Northside. Gets it over to Rebant, sets up. Watts over to Pope with a little tap. Beauregard gets it. And a nice block there by Annabelle Hughes, the freshman. Northside with the point. They go up 16-4 now. Rebant still on serve. Hits it over to Handley. And a missed time. Nice little tip there to get it over, and it falls down in the middle of the Beauregard defense. Adding another point, another tally to Northside as they go up 17-4 here in the first set. Rebant on serve still for the Northside. She gets it over. Hits over. There goes Watts to Durbin. Over to Pope. And looks like Annabelle Hughes touched the net there as Beauregard gets the point, leaving the score 17-5 in Northside's favor. Beauregard on serve now with Shelby Kraft. The libero with the ball. Hits it over to Durbin. Watts sets up Hughes. Hits it over. Nice block there by Cam Torbert. Giving Beauregard another point, putting the score at 17-6 in favor of Northside as they stay on serve with Shelby Kraft. Gets it over, and a little miscommunication there by Amara Shorter. She let it get by her. Looks like Donka wasn't ready for it behind her, and then ends up with another point here for Beauregard. 17-7 as Kraft stays on serve for the Hornets. Over to Durbin. Pope with the setup. Back to Durbin. She gets it over. Good block there. And Donka with the dig attempt. Can't quite get to it. Beauregard gets another point, making it 17-8 in favor of Northside. Shelby Kraft still on serve. Donka hits it over to Pope, who gets it over. Moulton sets it up. Hughes hits it over. And a little long hit there by Torbert, giving Northside the point at 18-8, and on serve with Durbin. The libero back on serve for the Patriots. Mackenzie Durbin up. And hits it too far again. That's 3 times so far. The Patriots have served it a little bit too long. That cuts the score to back to single digits now as Northside's up 18-9 in the first set of a best of 5. Cam Torbert back to serve for Beauregard. So Donka, a little miscommunication there between her and Durbin. She misses it on the attempt. as Beauregard now hits double digits, and now it's 18-10 Northside Patriots in the first set, as Cam Torbert stays on serve for Beauregard. Hits it over to Durbin. And Watts ran into the net with the setup there, giving Beauregard another point. Now it's 18-11. Torbert on serve. It's over to Durbin. And miscommunication. Looks like Smith thought it was going to clear the net, and it didn't. And with that, we'll go to break with Northside up 18-12 in the first set. We'll see you back in a moment on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
And we're back here at Northside for the Beauregard versus Northside game on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, brought to you by Glenn Smith Chevrolet, Coca-Cola, Kinetic Credit Union, and Houston Clinic. As the first point again goes after the break, goes to Beauregard. He cuts the score to 18-13 as Torbert stays on serve. Over to Hughes. Donka hits it up. Durbin gets it over. And a kill by Khalees Culbertson. Smith went up for the block and couldn't make it. Culbertson gets the kill there, and Northside's lead is now cut to 18-14 in the first set, as Torbert still on serve for the Beauregard Hornets. Gets it over. Marshall up. Over to Pope. Tries to drop it in. Torbert gets it up. Over to Moulton. And then the hit. Off the hands. Another point for Northside as they get the serve back. Now up 19-14. What was once a double-digit lead, now cut down to 5. Trawick back on serve for Northside. Gets it over. Culbertson gets it up. Hits it over. Nice save by Marshall. Trawick up over to Watson, gets it down. Point Northside as they go up to 20 now. Up 20-14 in the first set against Beauregard. Trawick still on serve for the Patriots. And into the net. Ball goes back to Beauregard with a 20-15 deficit here. With Carly Cooper on serve. Trawick gets it up to Watts. Over to Smith, little lefty there. And a hit into the corner by Lindsey Moulton. Beauregard with another point as the lead's cut down to 20-16. Carly Cooper still on serve for Beauregard. And into the net. Giving Northside the point and the serve back. As they help their lead back to 5 here, 21-16. With Layla Pope on serve for Northside Patriots as rebound comes back in for Marshall. Serve over, up to Madison Preston. And Madison Preston with a kill into the corner for Beauregard. Along the line, beautiful cross angle shot there. Cutting the deficit back to 4, giving them the serve back. Is now Kenzie Hanley up to serve for Beauregard. Over to Trawick, up to Watts, sets it back. Smith, stopped by Torbert. over to Hanley, and off the hands of Watts and out of bounds. As Northside's lead is now cut to 3, 21-18 here in the first set. Kenzie Hanley still on serve. Pope sets it up to Watts, gets it over to Rebant. Torbert with the save. Trawick back to Watts, over to Rebant again. And through the hands of the defense. As now the lead's 22-18. And Jolly Smith the serve for Northside. And a block by Amara Shorter. Little Mutombo action, little not in my house. Smith still on serve. And another one. Ayana Rebant knocks it down for another point. That gives it the set point for Northside here in the first set of the match. 24-18 with Smith on serve. Hits it over into the corner. And it's in there for the ace and the set. As Northside takes the first set, 25-18. As we get ready for the second set here to come up, we'll be back in just a moment here on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live.
Are you looking for a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC truck and a great deal? Check them out side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika. Take your choice of new Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks discounted up to $12,000 off. Chevy and GMC heavy-duty trucks discounted up to $7,000 off. People from all over the USA save at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika, Alabama. Get ready to smile.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. Sprite, obey your thirst.
And we're back here at Northside Gymnasium in Columbus, Georgia for the volleyball match between the Beauregard Hornets and the Northside Patriots. here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. We'd like to thank Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC, Coca-Cola, Kinetic Credit Union, and Houston Clinic for sponsoring the broadcast here, so you can watch it at home on your phones, wherever you are. Northside up after winning the first set, 25-18, as they start off this second set here with Julia Trawick on serve against the Beauregard Hornets. She drops it in there. Torbert up and over, and a nice block there by Watts to get the first point for the Patriots as they stay on serve. Trawick back over, and a missed hit there by Madison Preston as Northside starts off 2-0 here in the second set. Already up 1-0 on Beauregard. Trawick still on serve. Trawick over in the corner. Good dig there by Marshall. Pope gets it over and too strong out the backside, giving Beauregard the point and the serve, with Cam Torbert getting ready for the Hornets. She hits it over to Durbin. Watts sets it up for Pope. Looks like it might have been a miss hit there. Went under the net or something. Couldn't tell from this angle. But Beauregard with the point still on serve with Torbert. Durbin lets it go out of bounds out the backside, giving Northside the point and the serve as they go up 3-2 now, with Layla Pope set to serve for Northside. Gets it over to Kraft. And the block attempt by Watson Smith is unsuccessful. Beauregard evens it back up and gets back the serve with Carly Cooper ready for the Hornets. Gets it over to Trawick. Watt sets up rebound, gets it over. Kraft. Good block attempt there by Smith, and another one. The freshman in the middle of the defense with a nice block, giving Northside the 4-3 lead here, and the serve as Anjali Smith gets ready to serve for the Patriots. Gets it over to Kraft, gets up underneath it. Looks like Beauregard touched the net on that one, going up for the kill after the block attempt by Watts, as Northside gets the point and stays on serve, up 5-3 now. Smith over to the corner, over to Moulton, to Torbert, to Kraft. Watts over to rebound, and a kill. She finds the hole in the defense with the shift, and they can't get to it. As now they're doubling up the Beauregard Hornets 6-3 here in the second set after already winning the first one in a best-of-5 match. Smith still on serve. Kraft hits it up. Torbert, a little backhand over to Trawick. Watts, rebound. Off of Bishop and towards the back. Couldn't get a good look at it. It goes backwards. Northside goes up 7-3 now as Smith stays on serve for the Patriots. Over to Cooper. Torbert hits it over. Pope with the save there, and rebound with a miss hit as it goes out of bounds, giving Beauregard the point and the serve. As it looks like Burrows is checking into the game for Beauregard, as is Hanley. And Hanley will go back to serve for the Hornets. Down 7-4 in the second set. She gets it over. Pope. Watt sets up rebound. Who goes to tip it over. And Watts hits that one wide, out of bounds, giving Beauregard the point. making it 7-5 Northside. As Kenzie Handley stays on serve for the Hornets. Gets it over to Durbin. Watts setting up Pope with another kill. She gets it up and over with a little smash, giving them the ball back in an 8-5 lead as Watts, the freshman, is on serve for Northside. Gets it over to Moulton, and they can't quite make it. Northside gets another point as they go up 9-5. Watts stays on serve for the Patriots. Gets it over to Moulton. And Burrows gets it over the net and down for the Hornets as they get the point in the serve back. 9-6 now in favor of the Northside Patriots in the second set. As Anna Marie Conway back to serve. Durbin over to Watts, setting up Pope. No, that's Marshall. Torbert gets it back over to Durbin. Watts over to Pope, and she hits it long. Beauregard with the point, now 9-7 here in the second set as Anna Marie Conway stays on serve for the Beauregard Hornets. Conway is over to Pope. Watts. Watts back. And Shorter gets it down in the middle of the defense. Finds the hole. Northside up 10-7 now in the second set with rebound on serve. The junior averaging 2 kills per set for the Northside as she gets it over. Torbert tries to drop it over. Watts with it. Then Durbin back to Hughes, who finds a hole in the back corner. And another point for Northside as they go up 11-7 now with rebound still on serve. Oh, whistle blown. Looks like no play on that one. Not sure what the call was. Ayana Rebant still on serve for Northside, up 11-7 in the second set. Hits it over to Bishop, to Torbert, back to Bishop, and she hits it wide left. As that goes out of bounds, putting the lead at 12-7 Northside, and Rebant still on serve. As they go to timeout, we'll go to timeout. And we'll see you back here in just a moment on Georgia, Alabama Sports Live.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
And we're back here at Northside Gymnasium for the Beauregard versus Northside volleyball match on Georgia, Alabama Sports Live, brought to you by Glenn Smith Chevrolet, Kinetic Credit Union, Coca-Cola, Houston Clinic, and Rebant gets it over, and Beauregard can't get it back over the net as it drops down for another point. Northside now up 13-7 in the second set after winning the first set. Rebant with the serve. Torbert. Block attempt by Hughes. There's confusion there on the whistles. Like I said, there's a JV game going on just next to this one. As that point goes to Beauregard, they get the serve now with Lindsey Moulton on serve for the Hornets. Pope gets it off the net. Watts over to, and hit wide by Shorter. As Beauregard gets the point and stays on serve, now 13-9 in favor of the Northside Patriots here in the second set. Lindsey Moulton is still on serve for Beauregard. Durbin over to Watts, up to Hughes. He gets it over and down for the point. As Northside goes up 14-9. And Unjali Smith checks back in for Amara Shorter. And Durbin back on serve for Northside now. And she hits it into the net immediately, giving Beauregard the point and the serve now as it's 14-10 in favor of the Patriots. As Shelby Kraft goes back to serve for Beauregard. And she hits it long. As Northside gets the point and the serve back, making it 15-10 here in the second set. The freshman Annabelle Hughes back to serve for Northside now with a 5-point lead. Up and over to Kraft. Torbert hits it over to Culbertson, and it's set up for Watts there as Pope goes up for the kill. There's nothing Moulton could do about it. Hit straight to the body, and it goes out of bounds for the point for Northside as they go up 16-10 as Hughes stays on serve. Over to Kraft, up and over, Durbin to Watts. Pope again. Finding holes in the defense. Layla Pope putting on a kill clinic. Hughes on the serve again. Kraft and Moulton almost run into one another. Nice save there by Marshall. Over to Smith. Up. And it was a double touch by Cam Torbert on Beauregard's side as Northside gets the point and stays on serve with Hughes as they go up 18-10 now in the second set. As the freshman readies to serve. Over to Kraft. Conway gets it up, and Cooper just couldn't get it over. As Northside goes up now 19-10. As Jayla Bennett checks in for Annabelle Hughes. The junior immediately going back to serve for Northside. Over into the corner. Culbertson gets it up and over. Watts to Durbin. Back to Watts. And they go up for the block and can't make it as it goes off Torbert's hands and out of bounds. As Northside increases their lead to double digits now, up 20-10 in the second set after taking the first set of the match. Jayla Bennett still on serve for the Patriots. Up and over to Kraft. Up to Conway. Over to Torbert. Durbin. Watts sets up Pope. Off the hands. As they can't block another shot from Pope. 21-10 Northside. Bennett gets it up and over. Conway goes off. Marshall with a good save. Durbin gets it over. Moulton gets it up. Torbert gets it over and oh, as that one's in bounds for a point for Beauregard. They get the serve back down 10, 21-11 now. Torbert on serve for the Hornets. Durbin gets it up, goes wide. Good save there by Marshall. Durbin gets it over to Kraft. Torbert over to Preston. Save by Marshall again. Pope with another one. Too much power off the hands of Layla Pope. Northside takes the 22-11 lead as they go back up. Doubling up Beauregard as Rebant checks back in for Shakira Marshall. Pope gets it over. Torbert tries to drop it. Durbin gets it over to Watts. Rebant. Good block there by Khalees Culbertson. She gets it back up and over. Giving Beauregard the point and the serve back as they go down 22-12 now with Carly Cooper on serve. And she hits it directly into the net on the serve. Giving Northside the serve back. Up 23-12. And then Jolly Smith. Freshman for Northside back to serve. Kraft. Over to Torbert. Culbertson hits it over. Bennett to Watts. And Culbertson runs into the net for Beauregard. As that makes it set point now here in the second set. And Jolly Smith still on serve for Northside, up 24-12. Kraft is up to Torbert. Good block by Amara Shorter to end the set as they take it 25-12. They now have a two-set lead now. With that, we'll go to break as we get ready for the third set here at Northside. And we'll see you again in just a moment here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Are you looking for a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC truck and a great deal? Check them out side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika. Take your choice of new Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks discounted up to $12,000 off. Chevy and GMC heavy-duty trucks discounted up to $7,000 off. People from all over the USA save at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika, Alabama. Get ready to smile.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. Sprite, obey your thirst.
And welcome back to Northside here for the volleyball match between the Beauregard Hornets and the Northside Patriots on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, brought to you by Glenn Smith Chevrolet, Coca-Cola, Kinetic Credit Union in Houston Clinic, Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, as Northside's up 2-0 here as we get ready to start the third set. They won the first one 25-18. They won the second one 25-12. As they get ready to look for the sweep here against the Hornets out of Opelika. Get ready to start this third set. Beauregard has Cam Torbert on serve here. Whistle's blown, and we can start now. Durbin gets it up over to Watts. Pope. Off of Torbert. Moulton hits it long and out of bounds. Northside gets the point, and now they'll be on serve with Julia Trawick taking the ball as she checks in for Annabelle Hughes. Northside with an early 1-0 lead now in the third set, up 2-0. Over to Kraft, to Moulton. Torbert. Durbin gets it up. Watts sets up Pope. And she drops it in with a changeup. She decided to go off speed on that one. She didn't go fastball. Messed up the timing of the defense. Good call there to go with that as they go up 2-0 now, and Trawick stays on serve. Gets it over to Cooper. Trawick, Watts, Smith, Torbert to Moulton. And the block attempt by Watson Smith as Watts gets it over to Trawick. Pope drops it. Torbert, Trawick, Pope again. Find another hole in the middle of the defense to take the 3-0 early lead here in the third set. Northside looking for the clean sheet. Trawick gets it over. Moulton to Torbert. Kraft has to get it over. Trawick, Watts setting up Smith to Pope. A little change up there as Kraft gets it to Torbert, who just flips it over. Miscommunication between Durbin and Pope as it falls down, and Northside gets, Beauregard gets the point and the serve now, with Avery Palmer checking in and getting on serve for the Beauregard Hornets. And hits it into the net. Northside gets the point and the serve immediately back from Beauregard as they go up 4-1 now here in the third set. Layla Pope back on serve for the Patriots. Kraft over to Moulton. As nobody else was there for Beauregard to get it over as Watts went up for the block. Nobody was there to hit it over. Northside gets the point and stays on serve. 5-1 now. Off the net, causing a little mistiming there from Madison Preston as she couldn't get it back up and over. As the lead grows now 6-1. Pope over in the corner. Kraft gets it to Moulton. Preston gets it up and out of bounds out of the backside of the court. Increasing Northside's lead to 7-1 now as they stay on serve with Layla Pope. Back for the Patriots. Kraft goes up. Hit over by Torbert. Durbin. Watts sets up Smith. That one's down. Off the hands of deflected. Northside gets another point as they go up now 8-1 here in the third set. Pope still on serve for the Patriots. Up and over. Lindsey Moulton goes for the kill and misses it just wide. Northside keeps the point, 9-1, keeps serve. Moulton gets it over to Smith, who just drops it over the hands of Torbert. They try to ask if the net was hit there. Seems with that, we'll go to timeout as they try to figure out what's going on with the net situation. But it seems like she was just too athletic, too high. But with that, we'll take a break. And we'll see you in just a moment here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. Sprite. Obey your thirst.
So y'all can go back. Yes, sir. And we're back here at Northside Gymnasium in Columbus. The match between Beauregard and Northside brought to you by Glenn Smith Chevrolet, Coca-Cola Kinetic Credit Union, Houston Clinic. Had a little mush mouth there. Durbin gets it up over to Watts. Sets up, boom! And that one's down and in for another kill. Seems like right now with her up front, the Patriots are praying at the altar of Pope. She gets it over on the serve. Smith to Watts, and Trawick can't get it over. As Beauregard gets the point in the serve, as they're now down 11-2 here in the third set. Northside already won the first 2 sets of the match. If they win this one, it's over. Back on serve for Beauregard is Kenzie Handley. Durbin. Smith gets it over. Palmer. And hit wide by Madison Preston. As Northside gets the point in the serve right back. Amara Shorter checking in for Durbin. And Marissa Donka in for Layla Pope. Smith back on serve. Palmer gets it over, but Rebats right there to smack it down. Making it 13-2 Northside here in the third set. And Jolly Smith back on serve, the freshman for the Patriots. Palmer goes down to get it. Donka over to Rebant. Off the hands of Handley. Palmer back to get it. Handley gets it over. Donka to Watts. Rebant hits it into the net. Giving Beauregard the point and the serve back. As they cut the lead down to 13-3 here in the third set. Anna Marie Conway with the serve. Watts sets up Rebant. Good block there by Moulton. Rebant again going for the corner, and she gets it on the line. The junior dropping dimes on the volleyball court as Northside takes the 14-3 lead here with the freshman Lacey Watts serving. Off the hands of Handley and out of bounds as Northside increases their lead to 12, up 15-3 now in the third set. Watts stays on serve. And off the hands of Handley again. A little knuckle serve is kind of messing with the defense of Beauregard right now. They're up 16-3 for the Patriots. And she hits the next one right into the net. Giving Beauregard the point in the serve, now down 16-4 in the third set. Lindsey Moulton back for the Beauregard Hornets. And into the net. As the point and the ball and the serve go immediately back to Northside now as they go up 17-4. As Jayla Bennett checks in for Annabelle Hughes and Layla Pope checks in for Marissa Donka for the Patriots. Ayana Rebant back to serve for Northside. And we got the whistle now, ready to go. Hanley and over to Burrows, off of Watts. Durbin. Burrows gets it back. Rebant, and it drops down. Point going to Beauregard now, 17-5 as they get the serve back. With Ellie Burrows. Back for the Hornets. It's it over to Pope. Watts. Pope gets it over. And out of bounds. Point goes back to Northside. They're up 18-5 in the serve. Durbin back for Northside now. Over, hit wide by Khalees Culbertson. Out of bounds. Northside keeps the point in the serve now, 19-5 in the third set. Up 2-0 so far already. And the kill by Anjali Smith, the freshman in the middle. (20-5) Northside now with Durbin on serve. Gets it over. And dropped in by Culbertson. Beauregard with the point. Cut it down to 20-6 now as they go on serve. Durbin over to Watts. Boom! Off the hands of Kraft. Block attempt by Northside as they get it over, and Beauregard hits it out of bounds. Now the score 21-6. Jayla Bennett back on serve for Northside now. Waiting on the whistle for the referee. There we go. Back to serve. Off of Kraft's hands and down. As Northside increases their lead to 22-6. 3 points away from taking the match. Bennett still back on serve. Back to Kraft. Hits it up. Sets it up to Torbert. Over to Moulton. Watts sets up Pope. And she hits it long. Bringing the score to 22-7 now as Beauregard gets the serve. With Avery Palmer back for the Hornets. And into the net. Making the score 23-7. Pope back on serve for Northside. And while she's serving, we'll go ahead and name her the Alex Quinney All-State Good Hands Player of the Game. The amount of kills and athleticism, the power behind those hits, and some of her serves have really led Northside to this, what's going to be a victory here. Again, Layla Pope, the junior, leading the team coming into the match with 32 aces, is our Alex Quinney All-State Good Hands Player of the Game. Now with Kenzie Handley on serve for Beauregard, they're down 24-8. Rebant, nice block. Durbin over to Smith, and it's down. And that's going to be the end of the match as they take this one 25-8. 3 sets to 0. Northside takes the win here in this match. Again, we'd like to thank our sponsors, Glenn Smith Chevrolet, GMC, Coca-Cola, Kinetic Credit Union, Houston Clinic, Jack Houston Memorial Hospital for having us, for sponsoring us, for allowing us to bring you all these broadcasts so you can watch them at home, watch them on your phone, watch them at work when nobody's looking. And then we'll see you again next time for the next match here on Georgia, Alabama Sports Live.
Are you looking for a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC truck and a great deal? Check them out side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika. Take your choice of new Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks discounted up to $12,000 off. Chevy and GMC heavy-duty trucks discounted up to $7,000 off. People from all over the USA save at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika, Alabama. Get ready to smile.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. Sprite, obey your thirst.